Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to Thursday Night Live. We didn't plan the same shirt color thing, but here we are. Jason Crockett. Welcome.
In fairness, I was wearing this morning when you and I last spoke. So.
Oh, that's right. I have several wardrobe changes throughout the day, much like Cher did during her shows. Right. Of course, you know this because you're a big fan of Cher, and you'd see her live all the time, right?
Of course. Of course.
Of course. Now, Jason here, double booked for tonight, but he's committed to be the co-host. You might see an empty chair, but
I might be out a little bit. Now, I've got a picture. Where did I put my picture?
Yeah. Is this with your group? What is your charity?
The Jason Crockett Foundation for Unconceived Children.
That's right.
We're meeting here tonight.
Yeah. Unconceived children. Yeah. So what is that? Is that you're giving away your...
That's a picture of me for whenever I have to be gone in a moment. So.
Oh, okay. Well, just... I could probably just do the show with a cardboard cutout of whoever. But okay. It's nice to have you here. Tonight, we are going to find out that Chris Rollins... Remember Chris Rollins? Well, he's not dead after all. He just made a couple of people and is very busy. He just had his second child, and so we're gonna play a game. You know the game? It's the slow ass modem game. It's gonna be baby edition. So we're gonna play that for a fabulous prize from Loom Cube. I'll tell you more about that later.
That is very fabulous.
You might have spied the Autel Evo Lite that I have here. We'll talk a little bit about that. And, of course, Jason will do his interpretive dance a little bit later. The Beauchart, we're going to step in with the Beauchart. And, of course, the news and your viewer videos and a lot of surprises. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, the most fabulous sponsor of all time. They keep the lights on for us. They are the Cadillac of processed meat. I'm talking about Pigeon and Jerky.
Yummy.
Enjoy Pigeon Jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy Pigeon Jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them go.
Here we go.
You'll enjoy Pigeon Jerky,
the Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah! Oh, thank you, Pigeon Jerky.
Good stuff.
One of our many fine sponsors.
Yes.
Now, I will tell you this. Speaking of sponsors, you guys sponsor the channel as well. Yep. Some of you are members, as you can see by the little heron birds, whether they be white or red. Red means that they've been a member for quite some time. We're looking for new members tonight. Hopefully we can get some.
We'd like at least 10, right?
At least 10. I mean, I always put up
10
as the goal. Yeah. We only reached that once, and that was when we had those strippers on. Remember the strippers? The Hooters girls?
Do you need me to do some stripping, Ken?
No, but we actually did a little segment that we recorded just for the members where we talked about this dude who crashed his plane, Trevor Jacob. Mm. Now, many of you know about this and are calling foul on it. I looked at that video a couple times, and I think he crashed it on purpose. You discuss amongst yourselves. But Jason and I, Jason being a man pilot, he had some definite opinions, and you can find out what those are if you become a member.
And our own Jeff Sills also had some very poignant opinions.
Oh, yes, he was in there as well. Jeff Sills, as you know, he is a virtual man pilot.
Yes.
Yes. So we need to get into the news pretty early, and hopefully you can stick around. But
I'll be around. If I'm in and out, don't you worry about me.
No,
I'll
won't
be back.
I won't.
I'm gonna be back.
But we do have to head up to the Great White North and check in with our local jokester, our one-liner guy from Canada, Jim Beauchart, with the weekly Beauchart. Enjoy.
Hi, Ken. Jim Beauchart back again with another episode of the Weekly Beauchart. It sure was nice seeing Danielle again last week. Well, let's get into it. My friend David had his ID stolen. Now he's just Dav. Of course size matter. Who in the hell orders a small pizza? If you think about it, cup holders are just cups. Yippee! I think farts are just ghosts of things we ate. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Do you ever think clouds look down on us and say, that one's shaped like an idiot? Is it just me, or are you concerned that the guy in the operation game is clearly awake and has no private parts.
Really?
Oh, dear.
And somewhere in the sky, Sean Connery and Alex Trebek are playing a game of Celebrity Jeopardy. And I love working out. Today I worked on my abs. Absolutely nothing.
Killing me!
And now here's a quick one because, as usual, we are running out of time.
Right.
What did the blanket say when he fell off the bed? Oh, sheet. On that note, and bye.
Awesome.
And
Thank you,
bye.
Mr. Beauchart. He puts a lot of work into those. I do
He
urge
sure
you,
does.
go check out his channel. I think I have a link in the description. He's a funny guy and a big supporter of the show, and I thank you very much, Mr. Beauchart.
Great guy.
Now-
Great guy. I like him.
Before
And
we
he
now,
put me on the wall.
he did. And now you have your jokes ready for tonight.
I have a few of them.
I don't need
yeah.
one right now because I'm trying to get to the news very quickly.
Right. Yeah.
Now you're free from your unwed mothers meeting after 7, right? So we're trying to time
Yeah.
this right.
Yeah, 7:30, 7:15, but whatever. I just need to see people out. You know, I got to be a good host.
I
so.
see. Well, before we get to the news, I have to share something that many of you have already seen if you're a fan of the Rotor Riot channel. And this was very exciting. Very exciting. I'm just gonna play it. And Jason, you tell me what you think about this. This is just awesome.
They're gonna refuel a quad just like they do in the jets, the fighter jets. They refuel them.
They extend this rod out, and the plane comes and attaches, and essentially it refuels them midair.
How are we gonna do it?
Yeah, we're gonna do
So
it.
Magnet
Something
Drone
erotic
from a
about
previous
that.
episode is back, and we're going to lock Magnet Drone onto this airplane with these 4 pads that I've installed on here, and then 2 metal pads that have positive and negative attached from underneath. There is a 6S battery underneath the plane that is going to recharge the 6S battery on Magnet Drone when it lands on there.
One battery to another battery, basically.
Yeah, we're
right?
literally hooking one battery
Like,
directly to another
We're
battery.
siphoning the electrons. Have you ever done this? Plug one battery into another battery?
I have.
Does it go pretty quick? Or
It
is
goes like almost instantaneously.
Okay, so it's gonna
Pretty
just
fast.
even out what each battery has.
Exactly, and
Okay.
it happens like so fast.
Nice and slow, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Let it. You're so close. You're so close.
so
Oh my God! This is
You were like 2 inches too short.
No. Oh my gosh.
Well, I had a
Turn
nickel.
around, turn around. Last try on this back.
All right.
He's at 21.5.
It's pretty low though.
Fly till it drops.
Fly too. Well, no, the drone is valuable too.
We've got only one of those. Am I on it?
Hold it.
You're on it.
Oh, you're on. It's charging. Disarm. Disarm. It's going up.
Finally, he's on it.
Look at the joy and excitement. Isn't that awesome?
Wow.
Oh, isn't that so cool?
Such happiness.
Yeah, that there is happiness. Now, that is just part of the video, of course. There's a link to the full video in the description, and I urge you to go check it out. But right now, are you ready for the news?
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Let's head on into the drone newsosphere and see what's going on in the industry with our buddy Jeff Sills. What's happening?
Not too much. I got a good selection of news for you guys this week. Some interesting stuff. Some really cool stuff. So, Drone Harmony is the sponsor for the news. Drone Harmony automates mission planning and the most challenging vertical inspection scenarios, guaranteeing high quality, reproducible data collection by pilots with minimal training.
Yes, and Drone Harmony, it sounds like a dating site for drones, but it is not. It is a great thing, and you need to check it out. Now, we're going to be giving away a 3-month introductory prize. This is good for 3 months. I think that's what she said. But we're going to let somebody get this for free later on in the show. Here's a little bit more about Drone Harmony.
The Drone Harmony platform is designed to ease the data acquisition process with UAV technology. Drone Harmony provides autonomous flight planning for select DJI drones. Plans can be generated on Drone Harmony's Android application or via our website. Once your plans have been created, your drone pilots can execute the autonomous flight plans with our Android application and DJI controllers. Download Drone Harmony and start your free trial now.
Thank you very much, Drone Harmony. We appreciate your sponsorship of the news. What's going on, Jeff?
All right. So first we have in Australia, they were going to have a big New Year's Eve drone show in Melbourne. And this was planned, but had to be canceled because Australia has some of the strongest COVID.
All right. Are we back? Whoops. No. Are we back? Oh, man. My face is matching my shirt, if you're seeing me. If you're watching this later, then you missed all that, and it just popped back. Hopefully, I got back in time. But let me go ahead and get the fellas back. Oh, we're back. Okay, good. So, please stand by. We'll get Jeff back and Jason. I hate being at the mercy of technology. Chickadee, check. And I think we're good there. Let's go ahead and call Jeff. Stand by for Jeff. Jeff.
Yep.
You there, bud? You there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So this is unacceptable. Can we, you and I, fix this at some point?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought. There's just no hope for that. Okay.
No, I'm
that's what I thought. Okay, all right. I thought I'd ask.
Oh yeah. I appreciate you throwing it out there.
Yeah, well, sucks balls. Please stand by. Yeah, we lost everybody. They're all gone.
Yeah. I noticed them in the chat. They were like, "Yeah, see you later. Bye. So long."
Yeah. So, my scary big computer that I put all that money into, just shit the bed.
Oh, the video card freaked out. It panicked and shut the computer.
Luckily, there's no
turned
chip.
off his video.
Luckily, there's no chip shortage, and I can just go ahead and buy another one.
Oh yeah, sure, no problem.
Yeah. All right. So we good? Jason, your audio's a little wonky. Give me a 1, 2, 3.
I was just sitting here thinking I want to hear more about these Australians and the news.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and try to make a seamless transition.
All right. So seamless transition. Disruptions from the COVID-19 pandemic caused Melbourne to have to cancel their New Year's Eve drone show. They were forced to pull the plug on the New Year's Eve drone show after the quarantine restrictions delayed the deliveries of material to the Celestial company that was going to do the drone show with 350 vehicles. The decision nixed the city's claim of playing host to what was going to be Australia's largest UAV spectacle. And so Sydney took up the mantle, and they were able to sort of, I guess, skirt some of the restrictions, and they got Intel to run their Elevate Sydney Festival, which is a 500 drone show.
Wow.
So, yeah. And of course,
I've seen one of these shows in person. They are unbelievable.
You have seen one? I've never seen one myself.
I've actually seen a couple. I saw one in Oshkosh, Wisconsin during the big air show up in Oshkosh. And then I saw one at Sun and Fun in Lakeland, Florida this last year. And the one in Sun and Fun in Lakeland, it was really amazing.
How many drones did they have? Did they have this many?
I couldn't tell you. I don't think they had 500 or anything, but it was pretty cool.
How many drones do you need for like photorealism, like to see someone's face in the sky? Because that's what I want to see. I want to see like a photograph, like a low-res photograph of someone.
You would need several thousand to get a really solid image. But Intel is probably one of the companies that has the most that they fly on a regular basis, and their drone shows are pretty detailed. Okay, so next in the news, we have a fun one. Raytheon has a new tool called the Coyote, and this is a anti-drone missile. But I'm going to tell you, the blast fragmentation warheads on this thing, picturesque-wise, is absolutely amazing.
Oh, yeah, this looks like when the Death Star in Star Wars explodes.
Oh, yeah. This thing has a fireworks show to end all fireworks shows.
And they filmed it at high speed. Look at that.
Yeah, so the demonstrations that they were doing were high altitude and low altitude tests, and they were actually firing their anti-drone rocket at drones to show the capability, and they used several different types of drones, but it doesn't actually have to hit the drone. It just has to get close to the drone, and then the fragmentation is what does all the damage.
Oh yeah, the shockwave. Yeah, the shockwave. That'll get you.
Yeah, that was probably the most amazing footage that I've seen come out of Raytheon in a while.
Yeah. What do you think, Jason? All right, please continue, Jeff.
All right, so it's been 1 month since the Mayfield tornadoes had gone and torn through and caused all that damage. And so we have some video footage that was taken by the drone of the work effort that's being done to try to clean up. And there's still a lot of damage that remains that still needs to be taken care of.
Yeah. Now, if Jason were here, he would tell you that he recently flew over Mayfield and saw all this. This is a lot of time later, and it's still a lot of these buildings are going to have to be just torn down and they start over again.
Yeah, it's going to take quite a long time to get through it, because you can see that they're going to have to go portion by portion, building by building, and start clearing this area up. So it's going to be a major environment, major thing to do.
I just feel so bad for this community, but the surrounding communities, everybody in Kentucky and surrounding states, the whole country being very helpful to Mayfield. And Jason is back. Jason, you recently flew over Mayfield yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, I flew over the day before yesterday for the first time. I did fly my plane out of Mayfield one day, but I didn't really fly around the town. In fact, whenever I flew out, they had a TFR over the city, so you weren't supposed to fly over that. But it was amazing to me how much devastation there was. And I've been there several times. I've driven through. I've seen the people who have been hit the hardest, and it still was a shock. Just how much of that community is just gone.
How many of those buildings will be salvageable?
Oh, it's. I hate to say this, but I think the ones that you look at and you can see that they look bad, they're just goners. They're gone. One of them is the historic Hall Hotel in downtown Mayfield. It's probably the largest building down there, and it is up against another building. So from where you're looking at the courthouse right here, if you were to pan to the right, if we could see to the right, you'd see the Hall Hotel, and it is up against another building, and that building was tore up, which means that it structurally impaired the hotel. And from what I understand, while it's still standing there right now, they're going to have to take it down. So.
Yeah, there's not many buildings that are going to be savable there.
And I bank at the F&B Bank. That's the big bank right there across the street from the courthouse, and that's a fairly new building. They said that it's got to come down. Yeah, they've had some structural engineers looking at it, say it's coming down.
The security footage from that bank is incredible. You can find that online if you so choose.
Yeah, I highly recommend that. That was amazing footage.
Yep.
Okay, so next in the news, Autel was at CES 2022, and they also brought, not only their new drones, but they brought out some interesting new technology. So the first thing that they introduced is called the Evo Nest, which is a long-range, charging platform. And then they have a new fixed-wing VTOL, which is called the Dragonfish. And the Dragonfish is a visual surveillance and monitoring drone, but it has the ability to transition from a drone to an aircraft. So it will take off and land like a drone, but then it transitions into a fixed wing mode, which then gives it more energy efficiency, and it can fly at longer distances.
I saw something similar to what you're describing in person. Is that like an Osprey?
Yes.
Is it kind of like? Oh, that's cool.
Very similar to the Osprey.
There's nothing cooler. I mean, you get the speed of a fixed wing and I don't know what you would call it, but the ease of operation, just taking off and landing wherever you want to of a helicopter. It's awesome.
Yeah, it is going to be some amazing technology, and looking, because it's from Autel, that we should see a lot more about that one in the future. So, All right, so next we have some news. This is out of Sweden. Trollhättan is a western town in Sweden, and a 71-year-old Swedish man suffered a heart attack while shoveling snow and was saved by an unlikely hero.
And that is the hero right there, is it not?
Yes, this is essentially a emergency services drone that carries an AED, which is an automated external defibrillator, and it flew from its home port to the house where the man had the heart attack in less than 4 minutes, and his wife was then able to follow the instructions that was provided to her on the phone. And within 10 minutes of experiencing the heart attack, they were able to use the defibrillator to stabilize him enough that they could get him to the hospital. So his life was saved by a drone.
How long would it have taken an ambulance to get there? Because I mean, time is a factor in these cases.
I would say that from the aspect of an ambulance, it would have taken considerably longer. The simple fact that the drone was there 4 minutes after she made the first phone call was just very impressive.
This is going to save a lot of lives.
Wow.
It's going to save a lot of lives.
Yep. Yeah.
And
that's awesome.
drones aren't. Go ahead, sir.
No, I was just going to say, I could also see it causing problems because I know my better half, for example, I really don't want to see how a defibrillator would work out there. But, you know, I guess with the right instructions, anybody can do anything, right?
Yes.
In a life or death or situation, you're going to try, you know, I would plug an extension cord into the wall and touch it to my chest.
It'd be pretty bad with all that life insurance I've got, though. It takes 4 minutes for the drone to get here, and then it takes 25 minutes to walk outside and get it and bring it back.
Wow. Drones are doing good things.
That's cool.
And speaking of good things, the Derbyshire police recently located a man who was missing for 6 hours using a drone. This 80-year-old left the hospital confused. He was found in a bush, freezing and unwell, but alive.
These drones with the FLIR on them. They're catching bad guys and saving good guys.
The temperature that was out there was 35 degrees Fahrenheit. And he was found in a ditch north of the hospital and had been out there for several hours.
Wow.
So, but once again, you know, drones were available. The police department there has used them. We've seen videos from Derbyshire before, and they were able to locate him very quickly. So very important stuff. I love hearing how drones are doing work like this.
Yeah, about 4 years ago, I was using my Phantom 3 for a search and rescue that turned into a recovery, unfortunately. But we did find him. It was an Alzheimer's patient that got out into the winter.
I remember that.
And if there was FLIR cameras on prosumer drones back then, might have made all the difference. See, so technology is developing, and drones are again doing great things.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so next we have a story out of Japan. A sea-air integrated drone system hybrid setup was recently demonstrated at the Hakajima Sea Paradise Amusement Park in Yokohama.
By the way, congratulations on pronouncing all those names perfectly, Jeff. Very
I practiced.
Yeah.
I practiced.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So this drone is created as a partnership between Japanese telecommunication operator KDDI and aerial drone manufacturer ProDrone, and an underwater robotics manufacturer called Qyse, Qyse. And the multicopter will then, fly out. It can land, release the underwater drone, right? And the underwater drone can go and perform its task. Thus, then it comes back and gets picked up by the first. I mean, this is a really cool system.
Yeah.
I love how they've integrated the two together, because we've seen the underwater drones. And the one thing about the underwater drones, you got that tethered line, and you have to stand on the bank or maybe in a boat, and your distance is very short. Here you have a drone that can fly out probably a considerable distance and drop that underwater drone. That's really cool.
That is really cool. And what would be even cooler is if the drone that dropped the drone had another drone inside that was like this little rover thing with wheels that just ran along the bottom, and then that drone, a little robot dude came out. See, it's like a drone turducken. Oh, Okay. Jason?
Yeah.
Jason? Well, at least he left us with his picture.
Yes, yeah, we have the picture, so we know who he is.
Yeah.
All right. So next in the news, this is probably something that Ken might be familiar with. This is a emergency crews were responding after a medical helicopter crashed near Drexel Hill United Methodist Church in Drexel Hill, Delaware County. And I believe you mentioned to me earlier that you have an association with this area.
That's where I grew up, Drexel Hill, Pennsylvania, Upper Darby. And that church was my church when I was young. And so I've been to weddings at that church. And so this helicopter, and this is the reason why I wanted to show it to you.
That medical helicopter.
Does anybody see anything wrong with this picture? There is a helicopter filming a crashed helicopter with a drone in between the two of them.
But you can see that it's a
Oh, yeah.
helicopter.
You should not be there. Even if it belongs to a news agency, that shouldn't be doing that.
You cannot see
No.
the
Right?
number because it is underneath.
Yeah, no, and it's awful close to the crash scene too. That's also something that
Right. So
it shouldn't be.
rescue workers can't get close.
And obviously it's next to power lines, which is probably also not a good place for the drone to be.
Yeah.
A helicopter crash. It is a medical helicopter. You can see that drone right there.
Yeah. So that was.
See that drone right there.
Yeah, it was nice to see the old neighborhood, but not nice to see that. Nobody was killed in that, by the way.
Yes, there was 3 members that were in the helicopter. One of them was an infant, and everybody survived.
Yeah.
So, all right. So recently, one of our viewers has shared with us that Alabama has a new bill, which is HB 21, that is going through the review and approval stage. It's been introduced as part of the regular session. And this bill is to restrict drones or, UAVs from flying around critical infrastructure. And this is a bill that when you first look at it, you're like, oh my God, they're preventing me from being able to fly my drone. And after doing some research on this, one of the things I found out is that this is sort of a common practice for states. This is not something that is out of the ordinary for states to put into place. Since 2016, 14 different states have put in, similar bills. You have Arizona, Arkansas, Louisiana, Nevada, Oklahoma, Oregon, Tennessee, Texas, Wisconsin, California, Georgia, Hawaii, Mississippi, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania all have rules against flying around critical infrastructure. And we have shared on the show the fact that you need to stay away from critical infrastructure. You don't need to be flying near nuclear power stations or electrical substations, et cetera. These are all places that are, verboten. Even Ken, so one of my favorite videos that you did was near a dam that was near your house that I remember was one of the reasons why I bought my Phantom 3.
Right.
And you can't fly there anymore.
No, they took me to take the damn video down. It was the Army Corps of Engineers that called me. And they said, would you please take your video down? And I asked them why. And they said, well, because we don't want to give this information to the ne'er-do-wells. And so I said, sure, I'll take the damn video down. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was a good damn video.
Yeah. So this is something that's going on in all states, and we shouldn't panic.
Yeah, you will see other states that are going to pass similar legislation. And if you go through and read the bill, it's very specific about the type of infrastructure that they want to avoid flying around. And all of it is stuff that is critical infrastructure. It's not anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
At least nothing that I could find. So,
all
right. Next, we have some video footage of a dozen cars that got stuck in Western Kentucky Parkway due to a mixture of snow and car crashes.
Yeah, and I was hoping Jason was going to be here for this because this is up his way. But
yeah.
So yeah, I mean, maybe you're thinking, oh, you can't fly over cars, but yeah, this is fine now. Sparsely populated area. The cars are not moving. So that would be considered under covered structure, the car. You're flying over a few people, but even that now is okay, apparently.
Well, and this particular issue was caused by not only the conditions of the road, but the fact that there were multiple car wrecks along this section of highway that hampered everything even more. So it wasn't like the one where you got caught in as much because you had like a single wreck, I think, that interrupted yours.
Yeah, this is mostly weather related. Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Jason, what do you think?
I think he likes it.
I think he likes it.
Yeah, he's smiling. All right, so last in the news, and this one is my favorite because I love the Iranians. They always give me some of the best stuff. So Iran recently showed off their kamikaze drone swarm, and they were showing off this drone swarm capability of hitting a compound, a clone compound that they created out in the desert.
Right.
And it was really impressive. I mean, the drones are all on these racks, and they fly off with rockets, and they get the wings, and they fly distances, etc. And they get all the way to the target, and they miss.
Oh. Well, back to the drawing board. That one hit, right? That one hit right there.
It's supposed to hit the big building. You know, it's not really hitting where it's supposed to.
Well, we don't know that, do we? I mean, I guess maybe they were aiming for nothing. Who knows?
So yeah, that was one of my favorites. So yeah, the Iranians out there just whipping up the action. All right, but that's the news I got.
We could have some Iranians watching. And and Jason's back.
Yes, and I'm so sorry. I apologize for my absence. I know you've missed me. So.
Oh, we did. We had a couple Kentucky stories that would have been great to have you on, but that's fine. Are you here for good now?
Myself, I thought the picture was
great.
The
picture was better.
Yeah,
you know, it looks just like me, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's very lifelike.
Yeah, very cool. All right, Jeff. Well, thank you very much. You want to remind people about our illustrious sponsor one more time?
One more time. So our illustrious sponsor is Drone Harmony. And Drone Harmony automates mission planning in the most challenging vertical inspection scenarios, guaranteeing high-quality, reproducible data collection by pilots with minimal training. And they're a Swiss-based company.
And let's go ahead and give away. Let's give away one of these. One of these. We're going to give away a starter kit. All right, right now. All right, pick me. And we're going to let Jason. Pick the winner. Now, don't say pick me unless you're going to use this. Our winner last week was like, thanks, but so if you're going to use this service, which is an awesome service, by the way, here's the prices. Just in case you're curious, we're giving away this one. Starter kit. And this is, I believe, a 3-month starter. So, Jason, pick someone.
All right. Are there any rules? So I just pick anybody I want here?
Well, the people who are saying pick me right now have a need for this. They're not just saying pick me to throw a wrench in our works.
How about this? Here's who I'm and I just pick anybody, right?
It's anybody.
Pick
yeah.
All right. I pick Flying with Stan.
Flying with Stan. Congrats, Flying with Stan. Make sure you contact me here, kenheronupload@gmail.com, and give me your info and your details and remind me that you won because I'm old and I forget stuff. kenheronupload@gmail.com. Jeff, thank you so much for the wonderful news.
You're most welcome.
Thanks
I'm sorry I wasn't here,
by. Now get out.
All right. And now, here is Jason, who's not leaving again, with a fantastic joke.
A fantastic joke. Okay.
No, hold on. Give us a mediocre one.
A mediocre joke.
Yeah.
In which state might you find a hippie's wife?
In what state might you find a hippie's wife? In what state would that be?
Mrs. Hippie. No?
All right, give us the good one.
All right, a good one.
Yeah.
So, a guy lost his glasses, and then he fell in a deep, deep hole. Do you know why?
Why?
Because he couldn't see that well.
Couldn't see that well?
That well, yeah.
Well, I mean, hey, good effort. Good effort there.
Do we need one more?
No, that's all right, because I think I hear the Super Chat train coming down the tracks. Thank goodness, just in time to save us. I'm going to tie your jokes to the tracks as it passes over. First, I would like to thank everybody for watching and participating each and every week. I want to thank the early Super Chatters right now very much. Thank you to Drone Rob and Rob Muller and Rob C. All the Robs came through, and even Emma. Thank you very much, Emma. So let's see. Right now, let's go back here, and I want to thank WHM3 for the $20. Thank you very much. And by the way, we will pick at random a super chatter, and Jason here will sing his favorite country song live because he loves doing that.
Oh no!
Oh
No,
yeah!
he won't.
Oh yeah! WHM3. He says, "Here's to a good show. I will catch up during Saturday morning coffee. Happy TNL." You know, I like that people stop by while it's live, and then maybe go back and watch it later, because it's tough to watch a 9-hour stream all at once. What's that?
9 hours.
I'm being told it's not 9 hours, so don't worry. New viewers, don't worry about that. And we got a new member.
You have trouble measuring time as well.
That's right. Okay. That's right. And we got a new member. Thank you so much. So our goal of 10 is that much closer. Drone Eagle, Carolina. Hey, Drone Eagle. Welcome and thank you very much. He says hellos from South Carolina. And Ben from Yorkshire over in the UK with £2. Thank you very much for the 2-pounder. Jeff Boreal. I think I'm saying that right. Jeff with a Canadian $10. He didn't say anything, but we know what you meant. We know what you meant, Jeff. Thank you. Media Mike, $10. Good evening, Ken and Jason. It's Thursday, he says.
It is Thursday.
And the new member is Ben. So he super chatted and became a member of the Heronbirds. Thank you, Ben. And Art Go, $5. Thank you, Art. He never misses a stream. He says, "Hey, Ken, hope to see you at my birthday show Saturday night." Well, I wouldn't miss that for the world. How old are you going to be? You feel free to super chat that answer.
Super chat the answer. Yeah.
Keith from
D&D chats, you'll get lost.
Yeah, I mean the other chat's over here, and I'm not ignoring it, but this monitor is so much clearer for some reason. D&D aerial views, $5. Thank you so much. And he is referring to our little crash during the news. He says, "It's all right, Ken. Wirecrash still loves you." Yes. This time it wasn't Wirecrash's fault. Eric Swanson, $20 from Eric Swanson. All aboard. Hey, Ken, here's to a great show tonight. Well, now that Eric Swanson has super chatted, of course it's going to be a great show. And now here is Jason singing his favorite country song. Go.
Well, my favorite country song is an instrumental, so I can't really, there's nothing to sing.
Well, just hum it then.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, it's Deliverance. Okay. I love putting him on the spot. Everybody kneel, curtsy, and bow down because King Herod the Great One is here. $5 for a new chip for my video card. Thank you, King. Can I call you King or Sire? Thank you very much. Drone Rob coming through yet again. $2.33. All aboard. And a little train there. Thank you very much. Oh, and he has our phone number from the radio station, WTF0.
That's right.
A little nod because he and I do a radio show each and every morning, which is why if we look a little tired, let's go weaving up very early. Dynadrone with the $5. Thank you very much, Dynadrone. He says, "Hey, I am here. A little bit, you know, I got fire drill." Yes, Dynadrone is a volunteer fireman, and we thank him very much for his service. Eyes by Drone in Australia right now. If you get HDMI splitter, then it won't crash anymore. And I keep telling you, send me a link, wise guy, and I'll get it.
You'll get it.
Every time this happens, he's like, "Oh, just get the splitter." Which one?
Nobody wants the thing to keep messing up. We want to fix the problem.
Right.
It's
worth any price. Thank you, Greg, for that. I appreciate that. Just in time. Hey, Justin. $5 from Justin. Thank you, buddy. That's $1 for every second of the pause before the news. He really likes that dramatic pause.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of that is just because I can't find the news button. I'm like, where the hell is that thing? Is this I need bigger buttons. You know, when you get old, you can't see, and you get those the calculator that's this big, and the TV remote that like comes with its own shoulder strap. Yeah, that's
and the
what I
big
need.
Cricket phone.
No, if I ever need a Cricket phone, I'm done. Ken Torbeck, $5. Hey, Ken. I am hoping to get a new member to any doctor recommendations. New member. Oh, yes. You got to get that new member. You got to change them out once in a while when they get old, right? He's an expert on the members. Jack
Me?
Weiser and his brother Bud, $5 with a super sticker. Thank you very much. And it looks like the caboose is going to be Cliff Coombs. Cliffhanger photo with a 333. Might need co-hosts with better staying power. Ooh, that's a dig on you. What do you have to say? What do you have to say to Cliff, Jason? What do you have to say?
I double booked, and I'm sorry. I apologize. I still have a house full of people here, and I feel like I've alienated them. But
no. You know what? I appreciate that because you did double book, but you're here. You're present.
I'm doing what I'm doing what I promised to do. So here I am.
And thank you.
And I'm glad to help.
Thank you, Joe. Last minute, hopping on the train there. $5. Hey Ken, I need that loom cube. Oh yes, the prize tonight. We're gonna play a game, and we're gonna get to these cool viewer videos in a second. Also gonna talk about this. This is just wonderful. I'm taking this to Memphis tomorrow to fly. This is the Autel Evo Lite. But speaking of light, Loom Cube, another one of our sponsors. This is the prize tonight. This is the Braven BRV Mini.
What does that do?
Well, it's a portable speaker. It's a Bluetooth speaker.
Oh, I was thinking it was some sort of a drone. I'm like, I don't see anything on it at all.
No, I've had drones that look like this on this channel before, and I flushed one down the toilet because it was terrible. But this is fantastic. Somebody's going to win this. Let me turn this on. If you hold it like this and you turn on, it's got so much bass it shakes my hand. Listen to this.
Really?
Let me turn it. It makes a cool sound. Oh, are you getting that bass? And let me turn it off again. Here we go. Listen to this.
It almost that sounded really cool. It almost sounded like we're getting ready to have a Seinfeld episode here.
Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. So we're gonna play a game here in just a little bit when we bring Chris Rollins on. And we should do that soon.
Okay.
Because he does have children. And we're gonna play a game. But first, just very quickly, one video, and then we're gonna bring Chris Rollins in, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right. I gotta play this. This is from Max420. And he says, Ken, Tammy and I, that's Tammy Jean. Tammy Jean! Yeah. Good old Tammy Jean in her 9-piece bikini. We will see Tammy Jean on the beach, by the way, in this video. He said, we took a quick trip to Miami, and you know what's in Miami? Skyscrapers with no TFR. So enjoy this. This is absolutely beautiful. You got your air sickness bag, Jason?
I think I'll live through it. We'll be okay.
Okay. You ever fly your manned aircraft, acro? You ever fly acro in your manned aircraft?
Acro. I don't know what that means.
Do you ever do loop-de-loos and flips and barrel rolls in your plane?
No.
No barnstorming?
My airplane is only certified in the normal category.
Normal. I got you. Oh, this
Can't do acrobatics.
How beautiful. What a perfect time of the day for the lighting.
Yeah. I don't know that makes me want to fly a drone, but that definitely makes me want to go to Miami.
You have no interest in flying FPV drone? This kind of drone?
No, don't get me wrong. I love it. I think I would love it. I'm not sure that I would be good at it, but I just love Florida.
Yeah, Florida's fun. I was born there.
I know, you're a Floridian.
Is that Tammy Jean? It is. He's brave flying over the water like that.
Yeah. I don't even fly over water in my manned aircraft. I'm scared.
What are winter temperatures like in Florida? It's got to be in the 70s.
It's probably in the 70s and lower 80s.
Right. So these buildings aren't going to be filled with tourists.
No. I'm surprised there's not anybody on the beach other than them.
Yeah. There's old Tammy Jean. There you go, girl. Good job, girl. All right.
She did a great job. That was
She did a great job. All right. Yeah. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and bring in Chris Rollins. who is a mad scientist.
All right, Chris Rollins.
Chris Rollins. Stand by for Chris Rollins. And while I dial, here is Jason with the third best joke of the night.
The third best joke of the night.
Yeah,
okay.
don't bring out the big guns. We just need the third best.
Okay, I heard that Kelly Green had a very quiet game of tennis today. Very quiet.
Uh-huh.
It was just like a regular game of tennis, but without the racket.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Okay.
Hey, Chris Rollins! Welcome, man. Welcome to the show. Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you guys.
Hey, where you been? Where you been doing? You look exactly the same. You haven't aged. You're like Dick Clark. What's going on?
No, that's not true. It's just low resolution. There's a lot more wrinkles in here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought I saw gray hair. Is that from baby number 2, that one?
Yeah, there's probably, and my wife's pretty good at plucking those out. They're there.
Cool. So, catch us up. What have you been doing lately, other than procreating? Yeah.
I tell you, you know, my channel's kind of doing a lot of these explosions and stuff.
Yeah.
Today, this afternoon, my channel got flagged and age restricted.
Okay, hold on.
So that means I'm on the right track.
Hold on. Somebody says there's echo, of course. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that.
Is it from my side?
No, it's freaking, it's wire suck. Hold on.
All right.
Yeah. Hold on.
Wire suck.
Mm.
I'm not familiar with that product, Ken. Can you tell us more about wire suck?
Oh, wire suck? Yeah, I can tell you all about that.
Is that a sponsor?
As I fix this. Let me fix this really quick. I forget how to fix it. Damn. Oh, I forget how to fix it. Oh, where's my fix it guy? Where's my Wirecast dude? So is it an echo when it's on here? When it's on Chris?
I'm not hearing an echo. Is it on my voice?
Yeah, it's on you. Is it echoing?
I don't hear an echo, but
only echoing during multi-shot. Okay. So let me figure this out. Stand by. Chris, you can go ahead and keep talking and just tell us about your thing, and I'll fix this. Go ahead. Tell us all about it.
Right now I'm working on 2 videos that I think you would like. They've got motorcycle safety involved, Ken. And then I've got one involving an alligator snapping turtle that I'm pretty excited about. Probably get demonetized immediately. What's the other one? I forgot. I've got one involving a musket. So the main reason though is because I got a sponsor for the first time ever on my channel, which is really cool.
Oh, that is cool.
It's a ballistics gummy manufacturer. So they're sending me like heads with like organs and stuff, and torsos and hands and bones in them and stuff. So my imagination just kind of like took off as soon as that like became official. It was like, oh, so many things I can explode.
Yeah. Yep. I would never do something like that. Never. Okay. Well, I wouldn't be so surprised if he was. Yeah. I hear you.
Well, I hear you.
Yeah. I just looked at some of the stream there. Apparently, you're not coming through.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Testing. Can you hear me now? Testing. 1, 2, 3. Am I better? Ken is better muted. No sound. Are we good? It's a little laggy. I mean, it's live. What are you gonna do? Can you hear me now? All good?
Can
you hear me now? Yes. Okay. God.
Ken's back.
Mother Ken. Son of a fucking mother fucking son of a sucker. I hate Wirecast so fucking much. I just can't tell you. Anyway, all right, so you can hear me now. Now you can still hear me? Right? Yes? And now you can okay, all right.
I want to hear more about these crash test dummies. Now tell me, how did you get them? Are they sending them to you? Are you actually going to get a bunch of these? I think I need
to my front door. To my front door. Yeah.
And this is ballistic gel stuff with skeletal, with actual real dug up humans from the graveyard bones in it?
It's not. So that's a whole different process. Some sort of legal clearing you got to get to have human bones. I'm sure the cost will probably go up a lot too.
Son of a mother! Fucking bitch! All right. I don't give a shit. I got to get this fixed. I apologize. I'm calling my technician.
Oh no.
We're gonna do this live.
Greg?
Who is that guy? Who is the name of the guy who goes, it, let's do it live.
That's
Bill O'Reilly?
Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah.
Oh God. No, because when I watch his show back, is it echoing right now?
Somebody
son
said
of a
all
mother.
three of us are echoing now.
Fucking son of a fucking. I don't give a shit. I'm so mad.
They said it's when it's on the 3 cam, when it's on all three of us.
All right. We're calling Greg Cooner, expert Wirecast guy.
What time is it in Australia?
Fix it. Fix it, Greg. Fix it.
I have these instructions for you.
Yeah.
One, go to the shot that you're wanting to fix.
Yeah, that's
Step
this.
1.
Yeah, hit the map button.
Step 2,
Hit the map.
go to the audio tab.
Right. Map. I'm at the map.
Step 3,
Which check?
press the map button.
I'm way ahead of you.
4,
Yeah.
turn off channel 1 for whatever sources you want to pull out. And that should be your NDI sources for Chris and your co-host.
Bip.
So disable channel 1 for those 2 sources.
That's what I just didn't know if it was 1 or 8. All right. Are we good now? Are we echoing? Are we echoing?
Hello.
Are we? Are we good? Testing 1, 2.
I'm going to listen to them.
Okay. All right.
Tell Chris to talk.
Chris, say something.
Hello.
No, stop making an echo yourself.
No, I'm talking
We're
in
good.
the headphones.
All right.
I'm trying to.
Greg, I think it's fixed. Go ahead, Greg, and give me a quick advertisement for your show to thank you for helping me. He hung up. All right, to hell with this show.
It's probably 3 a.m. over there.
Is it? It is not, is it? Alexa, what time is it in Sydney?
In Sydney, it's 12:54 p.m.
Nah, it's the afternoon, man.
PM. Oh, it's the middle of the day.
Nah, we're good. All right, so you're digging up bones and you're shooting with the gun.
So they're not actual human bones; they're human analog bones. So they're cast with some sort of resin that has comparable tensile strength, shear rate to human bones. So yeah, we're fireworks, lawnmowers, you know.
Congratulations!
Things of that nature.
Congratulations on what will soon be your first million view video.
Possibly. Yeah,
all right. Yeah. Let's
much.
not jinx it, but I'm going to go ahead and show just a little bit of it. And if you want to see the rest of it and check out his channel and subscribe, of course, there's a link in the description. Jason, this is the kind of thing that he does.
In the U.S., every year, 10,000 people are hurt by fireworks. Are you all right?
Your beard's burnt.
It literally shot into my face.
Dude, the hairs. Never, ever do this, kids. What if we set it up like this? I feel like we should get far on this one.
Whoa!
Dude, it liquefied the hand. That is, you have like a forearm only. Your hand is completely gone.
You're just looking at a stump.
Stumpy McGee. Yeah.
So that got flagged today.
It did?
For adult content?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Wait, does that mean I'm going to get flagged?
And
am I going to get flagged
monetization.
now? So it's demonetized?
Yeah.
Well, why'd you let me play it?
Well, I mean, you can play it. I won't flag you.
No. Okay. Oh, well, thanks.
That's almost got 1 million views and they demonetized it?
Yeah, I was like, boy, I mean, unless you let it run for a little bit. Let's see, what is it sitting at? 900.
Did you get any money from it before they demonetized it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
it did.
good. Okay.
It's sitting at 973,000.
Do they know that by demonetizing it, that they're taking literal, actual food out of your baby's mouth?
I put that in my appeal.
Did you?
It's multiple babies, isn't it? It's more than one.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's two.
Did you really?
Yes, but yeah, I did.
That's awesome.
They did have a limit number of characters that I couldn't quite get as colorful as I wanted to.
Right.
By the way, I don't want to go too long today because I have 3 sick people in the house and I'm the only one not healthy, so it's bedtime. I can't go too late.
Okay. You know. Well, before we let you go, I wanted to show everybody your balls. Because you have.
Oh, guys, Ken has been telling everybody he's going to reveal my balls.
Now look.
If we aren't demonetized by now.
If you don't want to see big, beautiful balls, then avert your eyes because here we go. Here is Chris Rollins' balls, full screen, HD balls, baby.
All right, today we're gonna be trying to stop a bullet with Orbeez. In case you didn't know, water's really good at stopping bullets. Orbeez, when they're fully
Orbified.
These end up being about 99% water. So why not see if we could get a bunch of Orbeez lined up in a row to stop a bullet?
You're having too much fun with a high-speed camera.
Oh my gosh, I can't stop myself.
Did we just do it?
We stopped it with about 4 or 5 Orbeez.
Wow.
I think I went below it. Oh,
Look, I deflected. It didn't even, these purple or blue ones right there. It went
Did you say you had blue balls too?
Oh. Yeah, right there.
Oh, man. Ooh.
Oh! That was rad!
What was the point of that? You know, you'll find yourself when you watch Chris Brown's channel, you'll find yourself just saying out loud, even in a room where you're alone. What was the point of that? But it's entertaining. Yes. So
matches the comment section. People, what did I do? What?
Yeah, right. So, are you doing stuff with drones anymore? Or are you just you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm using drones for work constantly, multiple times a week.
Uh-huh.
I just finished up a project here. I'm using them. I didn't use them in that video, but I'm still using them for the channel. I'm just not really doing much on like reviewing them. I'm still shooting with them 4 or 5 times a week, and I'm still using them for shots on my channel. I'm just not doing so much on the reviews. I found it really fiscally difficult to keep up.
If I give you just a shitty toy drone, if I send one to you, will you destroy it in some creative way in mid-flight for me?
Absolutely. Like you and I did last year before.
Yeah, but people got their panties in a while because what was that? It was a Phantom. It was a Phantom 3, right? It's Phantom 3 standard.
Phantom 2. Some of those old.
And it could barely fly. But how many comments did we get? We're like, well, you're blasting a perfectly good drone. Yeah. For those who haven't seen it, and I will after the show put a link in the description. We tied tannerite to a drone, and then we had a sniper blow it up. It was spectacular. One of the best days ever for me and everybody involved. Jerry Calverley donated the drone.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And I was trying to explain to people, we almost had to fake that thing flying because it was so bad at flying.
It was.
It was like, don't start any cameras rolling. 3, 2, 1, take off, shoot it, because it was so bad.
How much time do you have?
Maybe a minute.
A minute? Okay. I want to find that. I want to play that. I forget what I called it.
I can hear a kid in the back having a meltdown.
Oh, how old are your kids?
2.5 and 6 weeks.
Okay. Wow. So, all right, I'm gonna play this. Now, this was done with a Phantom camera that shot at something like 50,000 frames a second or some crazy like ungodly.
I was trying to remember the other day how fast we shot.
Yeah, and we had to shoot.
It was crazy.
And I borrowed it from a company. And anyway, I'll play a little bit. I mean, you've already demonetized my stream. Why not? We'll just blow some more shit up. There you go. This is all true. The police were there. We did it very safely. A lot of safety measures.
That's true. We didn't have to make any of that.
Right. For when people go back and manually review this video. All right, we're ready. We're good. Thumbs up. Good, let's go. That was so great. I was giddy like a kid, like a child. Watch this. You can see the round heading towards it. See it coming up?
Yep.
Oh my God! Isn't that just spectacular?
It's so good.
I haven't seen that.
Favorites.
I haven't seen that in a while, but that's red letter day. Red letter day.
You can hear in Ken's voice that anxiety, like, let's go. Like, that was real.
I mean,
because we did like 3 hours of setup, and it was like there was like 20 people there to make this thing happen, and it was like drone wouldn't want to work.
Right, like, batteries are running down, laptops are getting hot.
Things were overheating.
Yeah, we had like
just go.
A very small window. I didn't know if the dude was good enough to hit it. I mean, but when it did, and then we were reviewing the footage. What a great day, Chris! I hope that you and I can get together and blow some more shit up together in Texas. I'll be back down there
absolutely
again soon, and I want to meet your
day.
babies. I want to meet them cute little babies. Awesome. Thank you very much for being on, Chris. Come back again when you have more time, which will be never.
Hey,
yeah.
And I want to say something.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be on your 200 stream, 100 stream.
Yeah.
Was it 100?
200. Yeah.
200.
Yeah.
Okay. And I couldn't get into the thing, and I wanted to tell you, and I just haven't had a chance to get back. Thank you so much for what you do for this channel, for this show. Because honestly, man, like there's an amazing community for drones on YouTube, and you are one of the biggest contributors to that. What's the word? That community to exist. And a lot of guys, me especially, I can speak for me, and a lot of other YouTubers that do drone stuff owe you a huge debt of gratitude. And so I know there's a lot of work. I know there's a lot of work and frustration. I've seen your frustration that goes into this show.
Just with the live stream, yeah.
It's rather frustrated just this evening.
Yeah.
But I mean, the fact that you still have your hair and this community is still growing, we all owe you a ton. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for helping my channel grow, for giving me a lot of growth and momentum many times over. And it's a debt I won't repay because I can't. But
that's so nice of you. I really appreciate you saying that. There's many communities on YouTube. There's like, the cat community, there's knitting community, there's the spinning the plates community, but we got the best one, the drone community.
That's right.
Awesome.
That's right.
Chris, thank you so much for being on, man. We'll talk to you again soon.
You're welcome, man.
Go change a diaper or something.
Have a great night.
All right, we'll see you.
All right,
see you guys. See you, man. How about that dude?
Cool guy. Guy. I like blowing stuff up. That's awesome.
Oh man, that was really fun. I'm glad that I shared that video. Now, I did have a game that I wanted to play with him on, but we'll go ahead and play that without him.
Okay.
It'll still be fun. So
we're
right
gonna
now,
give away that cool speaker thing. Yeah.
We are going to do that right now. So pick me, everybody. Let's do it. All right.
All right. In the chat, pick me.
And you know what?
What?
I don't know how we're going to do this without Chris. I tell you what. You know what? You can stop the pick me. Stop the pick me. In fact, I'm gonna pick somebody from this pick
false
me.
Alarm.
Just not a false alarm. I'm gonna pick somebody to win something else. I'm gonna pick somebody to win Freewell filters from that. Okay, and I'm gonna pick. Wow, what a great username, Binary Omelet. Binary Omelet. That's a great username. Congrats, man.
Great name for a band, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, one night only, Binary Omelet. And they have to be a punk band, right?
They have to be.
They have to be. So, congrats, man. You won some filters from freewellgear.com. That's freewellgear.com. And I do want to tell you that they let me know today that they have Evo, Nano, and Nano Plus ND filters now, if you want to check them out. If you want to buy one or if you just want to try to win them. So they are available at freewellgear.com. So how are we going to do this without Chris? All right. We'll do it the old-fashioned way.
What's the old-fashioned way?
The old-fashioned way is we're gonna play. Do you remember when modems were slow and we didn't have high-speed fiber internet and all that, right?
Oh, I remember.
You know, when you have to wait till your sister gets off the phone and then and it connected.
I remember.
Okay.
By the way, a very uncanny representation of a modem there. Very, very well done.
Thank you. That is my dial-up modem impression.
Yeah, very good
and
impression.
as the years pass, less and less people know what that is. But so I have this is a baby edition of the slow-ass modem game. And I'm just going to let, it'll be a fun game for everybody in the chat to play along with. So what it does is it draws a picture, and the first person to know what that picture is in the chat will win. So the first, I have 5 of these. The first 4 will be eyeballs for your drone. Okay? Set of
eyeballs for your drone.
Yeah, like this on the Evo Lite, like these eyeballs. Because
very cool.
2 reasons. One, this scares the birds away, guaranteed.
Does it?
And if you, yeah, because the bird thinks it's another bird or something. And if you crash while you have these eyeballs on your drone, Jason here will replace your drone at no charge. Right?
No charge. I won't charge you at all.
Right. And the second thing is, how can your drone see where it's going without eyeballs? Right.
That's right.
Okay. So let's go ahead and play the first round. Jason, you can guess too, but don't say it out loud. You say it in your head. So we're looking for the first correct answer. This is
I'm not allowed to get. Okay.
The baby. No, don't guess out loud, because then you'll ruin the contest.
Well, I don't want to ruin the contest.
This is just for the people in the chat, and make sure you have it in live chat and not top chat. So there's no shenanigans. All right. So we're not doing pick me. First person to correctly guess what this image is, and this is the baby edition. As we boot up our Windows 95 system.
I'm still using Windows 95 on a couple of computers. That's a great, great platform.
Yeah. All right. The only hint you get is that this is baby stuff, okay? All right. And I'm looking for the correct answer in the chat. Oh man, this would have to be somebody that has babies or grandbabies or something that would know who these characters are.
I don't even know who they are.
Not Cabbage Patch. No, not Cabbage Patch. Not Hubert. Good guess though. They kind of look like. Not Teletubbies. We got some older people in here. Come on, young parents, get with it. Who are these? You know your babies love them. No,
I know that one's got a sandwich, so.
Carl's Corner, you're correct. Who cares? But, wow. Nobody got it? No clue.
I have no idea who that is.
Those were Cuddles, Tully and Billy Barn Bam Baby from babytv.com. Now, Chris would have known that. Chris would have known that. I know that he would have known that. So nobody got that. All right. They're only going to get
2.5-year-old and a 6-month-old. He would have known.
Yeah. They're only going to get easier. All right.
Okay.
So the clue for this one is this is something that new parents don't get. Okay. That's your clue.
All right. Something new parents.
All right. All right. God, that's an annoying sound. It did it every single time you wanted to go on the computer, on the internet.
Yeah.
I think we already.
I love the music.
We already have a winner. We already have a winner.
Really?
I think Rigor Mortis FPV got it. This is something parents don't get, and that is a good night's sleep.
Oh.
So congratulations. Wow, that didn't take long. So there are some new parents out there. All right. So congratulations. Remember, if you win, remind me that you won by going to kenheronupload@gmail.com as the train is coming down the track.
Ooh.
Yes.
Is there a train coming again?
There's a train. No, not the good kind of train. This is the annoying train.
The
real life.
Yeah.
The IRL, the in real life train that goes down my. All right. So here's the next one. No real hint on this. Just first person to identify this product. All right. This is for another set of eyeballs. So many people playing along. First person to identify this product. Oh, it's going bottom up. That's weird.
Oh.
No. No. No, no, no.
What is that?
Yeah, what is that? Oh. Wow. Well, I think the same person won. I think Rigor Mortis did. I think. I'll have to go back and check. But unfortunately, only one prize per person. Well, no, you can get two sets of eyeballs. What the hell? Yeah, that's a diaper genie. Do you know that? Do you know what that is, Jason?
Isn't that? I do know what that is. You throw dirty diapers in there. It's like I don't know why you don't just use a garbage can.
Well, it seals it off, man. The diapers can be pretty radioactive. Man, you can really.
I wonder why
hear
people
that train.
have children at this age, because I guess it's not common knowledge. You can drop your children off at a fire station or something, and you don't have to worry about them.
You need to stop saying that. You're not winning any friends when you say that, by the way. You need to stop saying that, Jason. All right.
I did say that to somebody else the other day, but I'm not a parent, and that's apparent.
Yes.
But,
all right.
whatever.
Here we go. For another set of eyeballs.
All right. Here we go.
Identify this baby product.
Again with the music. That's good stuff.
Isn't it great? It's like we're back in the 80s. It's like it took us a half hour to download this song.
Oh, I know what that is.
Oh, what is it?
I'm not allowed to say.
Do you know what it is?
I do know what it is.
No. It's going so fast. Let's see. That is a breast pump. Congratulations. Yes. And I forget. I'll have to go back and see who got it. Something FPV. I'll go back and get it. But congratulations. Yes. Very good. Did you knew what that was, Jason?
Yes, I did. Of course, I knew what that was.
Yeah. Now,
if you've seen one breast pump, you've seen them all.
Do you buy these in pairs, or you just get the one? I don't know.
I think you get one and you let it do its bit. I mean, I don't know. I've never seen a lady, giving of both at the same time. So
yeah. All right. This next one should be.
Can that be done? Do you do both at the same time?
I'm sure they have. If you
had twins and you were doing natural, would you? I don't know.
Well, if you have one kid, it's not one boob that's ready. It's both boobs, right? I don't know how it works. I'm glad I don't know how it works. Anyway.
Yeah.
So the hint for this one is, it's something that Chris Rollins never heard of. All right.
Okay.
Chris Rollins never heard of this. Clearly.
Let's see.
All right. This is for the speaker system, by the way. We have a winner. In the Woods, congratulations. Yes, this is something that Chris Rollins never heard of, and that is, of
I
course,
was going to guess that.
a condom. Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. That one looks like it's been in the wallet a little too long.
Yeah.
All right. Well, congratulations. That was a fun game, wasn't it?
It was something.
It was something.
I enjoyed it. Yes.
All right. So congratulations. In the Woods, you got this wonderful speaker from LoomCube. Again, if you won something today, remind me about it. Ken Heron upload at gmail.com. I don't know if you're lying. Oh, no. All right.
Well, we can always go back and review the footage. We know.
We can. So, let's get into some viewer videos, and then we'll talk about this, and I'll draw for the winner of this Mavic Mini charging case.
Oh, hey, so I need your help on something real fast.
What is it?
You got to tell me this. All right, I just saw one of these websites. I go to these auctions all the time. I bought that fire truck at the auction.
Yeah.
Same auction place has a DJI drone.
Yeah.
All right. It is a Phantom 3. How much is it worth?
What kind? Is it a Phantom 3 Pro? A Phantom 3 Standard? It's probably a standard.
I don't know.
If
it says it's Phantom 3 in working condition.
If they just say it's a Phantom 3 and they don't designate it as a standard or a pro, then they're not a drone person and they don't know. They've never.
It was returned from a school's engineering class. Some parts may be missing.
It belonged to a school. Then I'm guessing, not disparaging it, but it's probably the cheaper one. If it belongs to a school system, it's probably the standard. How much would you guys say it's worth? This if a Phantom 2 standard at this point.
That's Phantom 3.
Oh, Phantom 3 standard. I'm sorry.
Phantom 3. DJI drone Phantom 3. I need to know
if it's in perfect working order and all the batteries haven't been cycled out.
Yeah.
Maybe $200.
Oh.
Right? I think
okay,
everybody's
already over.
Is it over? Did you win it?
No, it's already over that, is what I'm saying. It's already more than $200. So.
Oh, well, good for them. Good for them. Nobody consulted the drone community about it, but
they should have. They should have consulted.
They should have. Yeah.
Right.
But if they're getting more money for it,
and I did consult, and I'm not going to be taken advantage of. So this is good. I'm glad you were here.
Cool. And I'm glad that Brad Berry sent this video in. This is a tram inspection. He says, "Hey Ken, I'm sure you've heard on the news about the tram rescue of the 21 stranded workers here in Albuquerque. I was asked by the tram company to come and do a lower section inspection of the slack junctions. Here's some clips I put together I thought might interest you. By the way, it's the longest aerial tram in the world." And I got the video here right here. Enjoy. This is from Brad Berry.
I can already say that I like this video. I already like it.
Yeah? What do you like about it?
It's the terrain and he's got those. You can see the wires so good. It's not like it's just pretty. It's just nice. I don't know.
Is it because there's a lot of rock in it and you're a rock guy and you have a rock radio station?
I guess. Yeah.
I guess those are the junctions, the slack junctions. That's a sweet gig if you can get it. Hey, go up and check out our slack junctions. How else would you do it? Hang a dude from a helicopter? No, you get a drone.
Yeah, I bet you not too many years ago before drones, there were people that actually went on those wires. They actually had some sort of an apparatus where they inspected them.
I'm guessing you probably don't want to inspect the wire. Very good. While you're on it. It was probably done from a helicopter, I'm guessing. If OSHA had anything to say about it. But thank you, Brad Berry. That was Brad Berry nice of you to send in.
Very nice. Very
yes,
nice.
It was very, very nice. Okay. Let's play a fun little video about sheep.
Sheep.
You like sheep, don't you? Who doesn't like sheep?
Of course I do.
If you don't like sheep, you
got a nice pair of Velcro gloves just for when I encounter sheep.
Oh, great. So this is from Dan. He says, so I was flying my Mini 2, enjoying some nice North Carolina weather when I found a herd of sheep. Where I live, sheep and goats are used for grass and weed control, and they move the herds around to keep the vegetation down. I didn't want to scare the sheep, so I stayed about 100 feet up and orbited slowly around the fenced property. They were widely scattered around the property when I found them, but were all bunched together after a couple of orbits. Well, yeah, I really enjoy your channel, and this is from Dan. And now I have to apologize in advance to Dan, because while we play this, I'm going to give you some sheep jokes. All right.
Don't be sheepish about these jokes, okay?
What do you call a dancing sheep?
I don't know.
A ballerina. Why are sheep bad drivers? Because they're always making U-turns.
Oh my gosh.
Who is a sheep's favorite singer? Britney Shears. What is a sheep's favorite newspaper? The Wall Street Journal.
Of course it is.
Hey, Jason, what do you call a sheep with no legs? A cloud.
A cloud.
Where do sheep go on holiday? To the Bahamas. What cars do sheep like to drive? Lamborghinis.
Lamborghini.
Right? Come on, this is great. This is good stuff. How do sheep in Spain say Merry Christmas? Well, they say Feliz Navidad.
Feliz.
2 more. Where do lambs take a bath? In a bathtub.
Okay.
And finally,
I saw that one coming.
Where do sheep go to watch funny videos? YouTube. That's right. Yes. Thank you very much for that video. That was delightful.
I just learned something. I grew up in the country, and I didn't know this. Did you know the sheep eat off the ground?
Yeah.
And goats eat. They like to nibble on things above them. Like, I didn't know that. Or is it the other way around? No, I think
goats will eat just about anything, right?
Yeah, but one of them prefers eating off the ground, and one of them prefers eating like leaves and things like that. One of them likes leafy things, and one of them likes grass. I don't know.
Well,
here I am trying to tell you something, and I don't even know it. So I sell.
What's that thing? What's that saying? Mares eat oats and does eat oats and little lambs eat ivy. A kid'll eat ivy too, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's exactly it.
Would you like to see a very cold video or Colorado fire aftermath? Which one?
What's the first one again?
Hot or cold? Very cold or fire aftermath? Hot or cold? Hot or cold?
Let's go with warm. Let's go with a hot.
Okay. Well, this is kind of a downer, but it's very good video, and this was sent in by Don Ireland. He says, "Hey Ken, I shot this footage in the aftermath of the terrible wildfire that burned 991 homes and structures in the Boulder County, Colorado towns of Superior and Louisville. The scenes, like some of the tornado aftermath ones, may be disturbing to some viewers, and I shot this with my Mavic Air 2 with Lance approvals because the area is near a small airport. There was a TFR for this fire area, but it was lifted the other day. Thanks, Don Ireland. Don Drones of Denver." So here you go. It's really sad, the devastation. All these fires. Historic fires going on in that part of the country everywhere. And the irony of snow on top of it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Wildfires and snow.
And then you see this whole entire decimated street, and then like right across the street, like a fire break, and then all those homes are okay.
Wow. I wonder how they make the fire break. What is that? It's
It was just luck. It just happened to be some property in between a couple streets there.
Can you imagine? Wow. Those people were probably making sure their homeowners insurance was paid up. They saw that fire coming.
I hope they all had it.
Yeah, me too.
And there's a lot of people lost their lives in that too. Awesome. Thank you for sending that in. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Don?
Well, I wish I had picked the other one now. That one was kind of sad, but...
it's good to get the sad out of the way, and then now we can go freeze our giblets off with one from Alan. He says, "Hey, Ken, I shot this Tuesday morning with my Mini 2. Mini 2s are very good in the cold weather, by the way, just to let you know. All these manufacturers say, don't fly in weather below a certain temperature. They're lying. You can fly in snow and... People, Jake flies all kinds of drones up there in Alaska where it's like -40. It will affect the battery life.
But it'll avoid the warranty or something, right? If you do it?
No. It will affect the battery life. So you're going to get less efficiency out of your lipos. But anyway, he said he shot this with his Mini 2. I was waiting at the end of the dock for my crew to get to the island for work. The only way to the island is via ferry until the ice is too thick to drive. It was -2 Fahrenheit and blowing 15 to 25, making it -25 wind chill. I couldn't feel my thumbs after the 15-minute flight. Enjoy this very cold video. So apparently what happens is once the ice gets thick enough, it creates a natural bridge and people drive across it. I drove on ice when I lived in Vermont and I didn't even know it. Wow. I was driving and the road ended and I was like, "Hey, what happened to all the trees?"
It looks like the ice is thick enough that I don't know, like the motor is under the ice, but the ferry itself is on top of the ice. That's weird.
Yeah, it gets to a point where I guess the ferry doesn't work and then they just drive across, but
right.
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Very interesting indeed.
Yeah.
Very good.
That is cool.
That was
Good
cool.
job.
Thank you, Alan, for sending that in.
I like that.
Yeah, you get to see all these interesting places. Let's go ahead and I'll announce the winner for this because I usually do my Choosatron 5000, but I went ahead and just picked somebody. In a couple videos ago, I was giving away this. This was a video where I was comparing the Mini 2 against the Autel Evo Nano. Nano is great, but it is kind of expensive. It's like $200-$300 more than a Mini 2, but it's got a lot more sensors on it. But this is for a Mini 1, and so I'll just go ahead and announce the winner of this, and the winner is...
Is it Tiffany?
It is not.
Okay.
It's Kiss Crazed. Username Kiss Crazed. Congratulations, Kiss Crazed. You got this. Make sure you email me, and I'll send it off to you. All right, Ken Heron Upload at gmail.com. All right. And now back to the videos. There was another one I wanted to show you. We did that.
Oh, what if Kiss Crazed meant that they are a fan of the rock band Kiss? They have that in common with you, Ken.
I think so, yes. I'm not a fan of Kiss. Kiss is the most horrible band ever. Calling them a band is really... They're just terrible. Terrible songs, terrible songwriting, terrible production, terrible voices, terrible makeup. They're just terrible. They're just awful, and I don't like them. I don't appreciate them as musicians or people. They're terrible people as well, and I don't like them. Is that enough?
But they
Did I
have
cover
a
it?
terribly long tongue. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so stupid. They're, good for them for that. Good for them for that money grab they did in the 70s.
Yeah.
So our buddy Sven, you know Sven. You're good friends with Sven, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We hang out. We hang out now in Sven.
Yeah. Now in Sven. Would you like to see a castle? Let's go ahead and check out a castle from Sven.
Yeah.
He says, "Hey Ken, last weekend I went to visit my mom, very close to her home. I found this nice castle, which is located next to a river. It was nice and sunny, with a bit cold, but also good to have the Mini 2 with me. Greetings to everyone, and have fun with the video. Music is, as always, from Epidemic Sound. Otherwise, as usual, it would be a crap." Thank you, Sven. Look at that. Jason, have you been to Europe?
No, I haven't. I've never left the. Well, I've been to the Bahamas a couple times, but I've never left the North America. So I've been in Mexico.
I've been to the same places. I've been to the Bahamas and Mexico.
Yeah.
I have not left the country. Mostly just because I don't want to go down and get my passport.
Right.
Too lazy.
Too much trouble.
No, but then you get to see stuff like this, man.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Wow. Thank you, Sven. Feel free to send as much
Very
videos
well done.
as
Very
you
well
want. Again, if you want to send a video for next week, you can send it here, KenHeronUpload at gmail.com. Send me a streaming link if you would. Don't send me a big, huge honking file because my computer goes, nah, antivirus. Man, I don't know what this is. And also,
and then
remember,
Wirecast starts causing you problems.
Oh, Wirecast, the hell with him. I think I hate Wirecast more than I hate Kiss. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. But remember, use Epidemic Sound. There are links in the description right now for a free 30 days. This is the absolute best music and sound effects library because everything else is crap.
Let me tell you, Ken, I use that. I use production music for radio stations all the time. And I looked at the Epidemic Sound, and I'm going to tell you, there's nothing better. I haven't found anything better out there. It's awesome.
It really is, and you can, if you find a song that you like that has lyrics, you can take the lyrics out. It gives you a bunch of different versions.
Yeah.
You can construct your own versions of the songs. It's very editable. They give you individual instrumentation tracks. It's wonderful. Great selection. They're adding stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Do you remember,
stuff.
just a quick aside for us radio guys, do you remember a production library called the Canary Music Library?
Oh, yeah.
Do you really?
I had it. Oh, yeah.
That was so bad. It's like somebody just took a keyboard and just went, It was awful.
Then we thought we were in hog heaven when we got Imaggio. Do you remember Imaggio?
Oh, yeah. We don't want to geek out too much with the radio stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to lose some people. By the way, if a moderator would put a link to our Caster streaming link, if you're curious about our morning show, every weekday, most weekdays, Most weekdays we're on starting at 6 a.m.
Except for not all Mondays.
At WJLI, Rock 98.3 in Paducah, Kentucky. Also broadcasting on our sister station, Flaccid 109. Where we play the best adult contemporary and soft rock hits of the 80s, 90s, and today.
With no repeat work days.
That's right. It's okay. You can have your kids in the car because there's less talk, less rap, and more whatever. Anyway, so this is the wonderful, spectacular drone that I'm going to put to the test tomorrow. This is the Autel Evo Lite. And it is the perfect size. You know, the Evo 2 was just a big old, huge honking orange brick. This thing, they put a lot of thought into this. It's got carbon fiber arms, the battery, just like that.
Oh. Easy on, easy off?
Easy on, easy off. And, you know, for us older guys that have the glasses where we have to read small print like that, I know when I'm registering my drone, they always hide the serial number in the battery compartment. And you have to, what I do is I take my phone, I take a picture, and then I enlarge the image so I can read the teeny tiny serial number. It's right here.
Right.
It's right here. You don't have to get like a jeweler's thing and look in there. But this is really great. 6K camera, full 1-inch sensor. It doesn't have sensors above, but it's got behind, below, in front. I can't wait to fly this tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well, I'm looking forward to it for you.
Yeah. And we're giving it away right now. Right now. To one liking. I'm just kidding. No, don't do it. Don't do it. People are like, whoa, whoa, whoa. People are like half listening. Wait, what'd he say? No. No. The viewer video of the week is really cute. Should we do that now? Am I missing anything? Yes. I think I need, after all this excitement, we need to step into the Raz chamber. Jason, you've been in here before, haven't you?
I have, but I have never broken the rules in the Raz chamber, ever.
You know, this is a safe place for everybody to be and just to hang out and just be yourself. Let it all go, man. Let all the troubles and woes of the day and the week and the month just ripple out from every pore of your being and relax. But don't relax
yourself
too much. Yes.
You need to enjoy the Raz. You've had a lot on your street. Me being in and out caused a lot of anxiety.
And the technical issues. But remember, there's one rule. Only one. It's an important rule. And what rule is that, Jason?
You are not allowed to let out a toot in the Raz.
Do not fart in the Raz. Now, sit back and enjoy. Thunderbird 6? Shame on you. Didn't you fart in the Raz before Thunderbird 6? You dirty, dirty, dirty Thunderbird. You dirty bird. One rule, man. Didn't we just say? It's like he's intentionally bucking the rules, man.
It's the only rule there is.
It's an important rule. Why?
I think it is. For the enjoyment of everyone else in the Raz, it's definitely
that don't
important.
Ruin it for everybody else. Good Lord, man. All right. Camera 2. I don't use camera 2 as much as I should.
Look at me.
Hi, camera 2. Look at you. Look at Jason over there. All right. And now we're back. All right. Let's go ahead and play the viewer video of the week. Brought to you by
Pigeon Jerky.
No, I thought you might think I froze again, but of course I got my perpetual. That's what it is. That's what went wrong. Stuff, when that perpetual thing stops perpetualing, you know, this thing here?
Perpetualing,
Yes, that's a word. Then my life falls apart. I make sure that thing is going at all times. Okay. That's what happened.
Well, I wouldn't let it stop either. If that
explains everything. But right now, I want to thank freewellgear.com for being the sponsor and offering us the prize each and every week for the viewer video of the week. And the winner this week is Don Ireland.
Yes.
Don Ireland. He's from Denver. And he says, hey again, Ken. I just created a video of our 3 grandchildren dancing to the Pigeon Jerky song.
Oh.
They love it and start hopping around like pigeons every time I pull it up on the big screen. You'll see Riker, who's 7, Mason, who's 4, and Juliet, who just turned 3 and got a little distracted. My wife Lynn and I usually accompany them dancing for the fun of it. All of us live in Denver, Colorado area and have been a loyal watcher since last year and joined the Heron Birds recently. Well, thank you very much, Don, and congratulations. Here are the Pigeon Jerky kids. The viewer video of the week from Don.
Pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat.
What is that on the ceiling? Yeah, the TV's cool, but there's something up here. What is that? It's shiny.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats.
Yeah, very good. Thank you, kids, and thank you, Don.
Only one guess as to which one of those kids is going to be ADHD someday.
Oh, no.
Bless her heart.
Bless her little distracted heart. Squirrel. All right, awesome. Now we can't continue without talking about remotepilot101.com. And Jason, huge fan of Jason. Jason, are you a Jason fan?
I love that good-looking, smooth-talking Jason Shepard. If I was going to learn from anybody how to fly a drone, get my Part 107 certification, I would absolutely go to remotepilot101.com.
Yes.
He's got all the videos up there, and he's constantly updating it too. If there's ever any changes with any of the FAA rules, anything that needs to be changed, boom, he's on it. You're not going to get outdated information. Nothing.
That's
like
right.
that.
And you know the FAA, they're always trying to trick you with these trick questions.
They give you those questions. They want to know which one is the best answer. They are all right, but which one's the best one? Well,
right. Which one's the most right? Because they all kind of sound right.
Yeah.
I had a dude from the FAA tell me once, no, they're not trick questions. Liar! Anyway, don't be tricked. Go to remotepilot101.com. Use Heron18 as a discount code. Then you're signed up for life. And when you take your recurrent test, which, by the way, if you're about to lapse, or if you just took your 107, you can take the recurrent test. Like if you took it last month, you can take your recurrent, and then you can fly at night and all these other things. So do that. But get the training you need with the courses that Jason Shepard teaches. Use Heron18 as a discount code. And remember that he's smooth talking? What is it?
The good-looking, smooth-talking Jason Shepard.
That's right.
He's much taller in person than you realize too. He's like really up there. He's a tall guy.
And if he looks like he smells good, he does. A good smelling guy, and that's important when you're learning to pass your Part 107.
I don't think I've ever been close enough for long enough to know how good smelling he is, but I'm sure that he takes that very seriously. So.
Oh, very seriously. Now, one more thing before I go. Some of you watching joined me in New Jersey the day after Christmas for our New Jersey drone meet at that little thing across from Shriver's in Ocean City, New Jersey. And I just wanted to share this today. My mom called me. She might be in there. If you see Renee Savicool, that's my mom.
Okay.
She called me today. She said, "Hey, Ken, I'm in Ocean City. Get on the webcam and I'll wave at you." Okay. So you think this show has a little bit of lag? That webcam has like a 90 seconds of lag.
Oh, that much.
So I'm like, "Mom, stand in front of the sign." Okay, where is it? So here they are. This is my mom and Bill as we are going to the webcam in Ocean City, New Jersey. They recently had a lot of snow there. There it is. There it is right there, Renee. Don't you see it? Come on. It's right there. All right, we're going to wave. Hi. Ken's there waving. How many people stood there and done the same thing? And then, of course, my mom being mom blows us a kiss. Oh, mother, thank you so much.
Very nice.
Yeah, I love my mom. I'll take a minute and call your mom. When's Mother's Day? It's not for a while. Every day is Mother's Day.
In May, I think.
Yes. So if you're lucky enough to still have your mom, let her know how much you love her. And I love you, Mama. Jason, what's the last word?
Well, you know what? I have 2 jokes I didn't get to.
Oh, let's hear them.
All right.
Yeah.
You really want these?
Oh,
okay.
you know I do. We're going to go out big. We're going out big. The best jokes of the night.
I saw an advertisement for a law firm. They said that if COVID-19 has forced you to wear a mask and wear glasses at the same time, you may be entitled to condensation.
Oh, condensation.
Not
I see.
compensation.
Yeah. Condensation because your glasses will fog up. Okay. All right. And now here's the best joke of the night, of all time.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. A local farmer just successfully grew a field of vibrators. Unfortunately, now he's got a problem with squatters.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You want to tell the one you told on the radio this morning? Do you remember it?
I can. Yeah, I can tell you that this was our joke of the day on the radio station this morning.
Go ahead.
A guy's wife had an appointment with her gynecologist, and she came home to tell her husband that the gynecologist had told her that she wasn't able to have sex for 6 weeks. And he says, "Okay, but what did your dentist say?"
And with that,
we hope you enjoyed the show half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
Thank you, everybody, for supporting the show each and every week. I really, really do appreciate it. Sometimes it gets hard to do this, but I will persevere through the thick and through the thin of it. Thank you very much, Chris Rollins, for being on and reminding me that you are indeed alive. Go support his channel. There is a link in the description. And thank you, Jason, for stepping in to co-host. Yes, you wanted to say something very important.
I just wanted to say I'm sorry I was in and out and intermittent tonight. I'm glad to help out.
He is always here for me on the radio, and now he's here for you on the stream, and I appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. Until next time, bye.
And bye.
enjoy pigeon jerky, pigeon jerky, the killer like a processed meat. Enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them grow. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, a tail like a processed meat. Yeah. That was so funny.
You'll enjoy Thursday Night Live with Ken Heron and Kelly, Jeff and Ashley too. There'll be fun and quizzes and Kelly's misses. The bird is the word in the news. It's the #1 live stream, it's got pizzazz. There's only one rule, don't fart in the rats. If you think it's funny, super chat some money, 'cause TNL is here for you. Yeah!